let's start with the big story of the day. With the no peace deal in sight as far as the ongoing US-Iran conflict is concerned, pressure appears to be mounting on US President Donald Trump, and it's reflecting in his stance as well. In a strongly worded post on social media, Donald Trump questions Iran leadership. He said that the country is having a hard time figuring out their leadership and is pointing to the infighting between the hardliners and the moderators. He also claimed that we have a total control of the Strait of Hormuz. No ship can enter or leave without the US approval, warning that the key waterway will remain shut until Iran agrees to make a deal with the United States. On that, we have a statement coming in from Donald Trump, a recent one in which he has said that he has told reporters that he will not rush a peace deal when pressed on the timeline for ending the war. And remember, this comes the day after he said that he has no time frame in mind, that he has decided on when to end the war. And in the latest, he has said that he will not be rushing to make a peace deal with Iran when the reporters pressed him to give a timeline for ending the war with Iran. He said, and I quote, "I do not want to rush it because right now you guys are trying to make us look bad as possible." He went on to say that I want to take my time. I have plenty of time and I want to get a great deal with Iran. Listen into what he said.
Say to the American people who question how much longer this will take, obviously, you know that they are having.
You're such a disgrace. Did you hear what I just said? Vietnam. How many years was Vietnam?
I understand, sir.
How many years was Vietnam? Well, I did my end. I took the country out militarily in the first 4 weeks. I took it out militarily. Now all we're doing is sitting back and seeing what deal. And if they don't want to make a deal, then I'll finish it up militarily with the other 25% of the targets. We've hit 78% of the targets that we've wanted to hit. We've knocked out their manufacturing. We've knocked out their missile production. We've knocked out their drone production. We've knocked out everything. In some cases, when I say knocked it out, 70, 80, 90%. It's amazing what we've done. So I've done that within that period of time that I mentioned, but I don't want to rush myself, you know, because every story says, oh, Trump is under time pressure. I'm not. No. You know who's under time pressure? They are.
If you need more time, does that mean Americans should anticipate spending more on gasoline for the foreseeable future?
For a little while. And you know what they get?
All right, so you just heard US President Donald Trump. He said that he's under no pressure to end the war with Iran, though time is limited for Iran is what he has gone on to say. On that, let me bring in our consulting editor, Srinjoy Chaudhary. Good morning, Srinjoy. No timeline has been given by Donald Trump when to end the war. And this is in contrast with what he has been saying in the last 2 months, that the war is going to end in 4 to 5 weeks. But now he's saying that he has no fixed timeline. In fact, yesterday, he has said that he has not decided any timeline on when to end the war with Iran. He will be waiting for the peace deal to strike between the two countries.
Yes, and there was a comparison with Vietnam, which lasted virtually half the 60s and till the early 70s. That's like 7, 8 years. So here, Trump says, we've only done this 40 days, and Vietnam lasted 6, 7 years. That's the point he's making. This, of course, is the second reference to Vietnam. A long, very difficult, challenging war for the United States. And if you remember, in the past, the American president had said we'd bomb Iran into the Stone Age, which was a reference to what, similar to what Lyndon Johnson's people had said about Vietnam in the late 60s. But he now says the war could go on for a long time. He's hit 70, 80% of all targets, 78%. And if Iran still continues to be defiant, which it is, he believes that he can go back and hit the remaining 22%. Now, how this will pan out, what the president will say tomorrow, we are not sure. But at this point, he believes that he has time on his hands.
Right.
He is waiting for Iran to take the next step. And if Iran doesn't take the next step, he is going to knock out the remaining 22% of the targets he has in mind.
Absolutely, and that is what he has said. And amid all this, in fact, the Hormuz blockade continues. Donald Trump has given orders to shoot and kill any Iranian boats placing sea mines in the Strait of Hormuz. And on the other side, Iran side has said that they will not resume the talks until the naval blockade is lifted. Stay on with us. We have another breaking update coming in. Another statement that is coming from Donald